Votez Collé! Votez pour Louis! Votez pour Noah!
Guy Code with Rena Oswald.
Welcome to another episode of The Guy Code with me, Rena Oswald. Now, this is a special episode because I know due to the whole global pandemic of the COVID-19, it has definitely affected many families and many people. And due to the effects of this pandemic, it can really cause a lot of emotional turmoil to many people, seeing their loved ones, being, probably infected, or them being affected, and just it can really take a toll on anyone, seeing what is happening with people's loved ones and friends. And today I just want to address these people who are going through this tough time, are having a really tough time in this coronavirus pandemic period. So I just want to tell you a few things in case you feel like giving up, in case you feel really disappointed with life and you feel like all this that is happening is really unfair. I just have a few points that I want to share with you guys, just to give a little bit of encouragement, because the truth is, whether guys or girls or whoever, any person, it reaches a point where you have to feel discouraged and disappointed in life, and it happens to the best of us. So I just want to give you some encouragement. So before you feel like giving up, or before you give up rather, in case you feel like giving up right now, here are a couple of things I just want to pass by you to hopefully give you something to think about and encourage you. So number one, I want to tell you that it is perfectly okay to feel disappointed. It's perfectly okay feeling like what is happening is really unfair. Well, you're very right and very allowed to feel that way, because this is life, and life isn't always fair. Life is actually never fair. So if you feel disappointed, you feel like what is happening is really unfair, you're right to feel that way, and don't be too harsh on yourself. It doesn't make you weak to feel that life is unfair, because it happens to the best of us. Even to the biggest macho man, it reached a point where he feels like giving up, but you don't, and we'll get to that later. But right now I just want to say, in case you feel really disappointed or frustrated by this whole situation, whatever situation you're going through, even if you're not directly affected by the virus, if you feel just disappointed by a couple of things, maybe your job is being affected, your money isn't going as you want it to be, it's perfectly okay to feel that way, and you don't really have to fight yourself or be too hard on yourself to say that it's weak to feel this way. So just know, first thing, you're perfectly normal. It's perfectly fine to feel disappointed and frustrated, and just feel that all that is happening is really unfair. Number two, you should know that every person you look up to, whether he's being a champion in a sport or anything, a leader, a CEO, has been in your position at one time. Just know that all the great people that you look up to, whether they be businessmen, whether they be musicians, whether they be even your parents or just a couple of loved ones that you look up to, they have been in your situation before. Everyone who has been greatness doesn't come in on a silver platter. You have to go through a couple of things to reach the pinnacle of success, and they have definitely been in your position at one time. So what you're going through is not in any way strange or unique. People have gone through that and they have succeeded, and you can too. So just know that what you're going through is not strange. You're not the first one to go through it, and you definitely won't be the last. Many people have gone through what you've gone through, maybe not to your degree, some even worse than you have, maybe not to your degree, but they have gone through a position that you have been in right now and have overcome. So all these champions that you see that, oh, they're doing great right now, probably they didn't have such a hard time compared to me. Probably they had the different battles to face, but they were battles in any way. So just know that what you're going through is not in any way strange or in any way unique to you. It has happened before to other people, and they have succeeded and become better people and reach the pinnacles of success. Number 3, I want to tell you guys that remind yourself who you are. You know, what you're going through right now, it might be very new to you. It might be something that you really had never thought would happen to you. But just remind yourself who you are. You are actually much stronger than you think you are. That's the truth. And let me tell you how. You can right now, if you could just go back in time and remember a couple of hardships that you went through, and you thought that it would break you, but you actually survived and came out stronger. This is no different. You're actually much stronger than you think you are. Just know that you're much stronger than you think you are. You have gone through a couple of hardships before, I'm sure, unless of course you weren't born yesterday. So there are a couple of hardships you have been through, even though it's not like this one, and you have been able to, you know, go through it and survive and came out a better person. So just know that you're much stronger than you think you are. Even though you feel like very weak, even though you feel hopeless, there are a couple of things that you've gone through and survived that many other people wouldn't manage to go through. You need to break them, but it didn't break you. So just know that you are an alpha and you are much stronger than you think you are. So don't think just because you feel weak right now, it means that you are a weak person. No, you are not. You just need to remind yourself, you know what, I have a couple of battle scars that I've gone through a couple of fights before, and I'll just treat this one like I treated the other ones and overcome, and just have that mindset. Lastly, just know that you are made for greatness. You ask me, Arena, how do you know that I'm made for greatness? Well, you're still here. Even though things are tough, things are going crazy, things aren't happening as you expected, you're still here and you're still pushing through it. It means that there's something at the end of this whole season, at the end of this whole trial, that will definitely be worth the struggle, and it's waiting for you, and it will be really worth your while. So it's never over until it's over. You're made for greatness. There's light at the end of the tunnel, even though it doesn't feel like it right now. There's definitely a lot of hope and reward and glory waiting for you at the end of the tunnel, because you're a champion and you can fight through this like you've fought everything else. So that's just a couple of things I just want to pass by you guys. Of course, if you need to talk to people, you should definitely confide in people, but it's just a few thoughts I just wanted to run over you guys to just encourage you guys for whoever is going through a challenging time, maybe due to this virus or just due to other life challenges. Just know that you're not alone. You're a champion, and you can go through this, you know, with help of our loved ones, and of course the brotherhood that is Guy Code. And you guys of course know how to reach me through my social media, my Twitter at Guy Code Kenya, and Instagram at Rena Osware. I'm just happy that you guys we're going through this together, and you're much stronger than you think. We are champions, and until next time, we will talk soon.